Welcome to Hotel Moon. Do you have a reservation with us? You're not sure? Interesting. Were you able to find the place all right? I understand that getting to my hotel could be a little bit of a journey. Sometimes it takes people a few days. Sometimes it takes people months. Oh yes, people come from all over the world to come to my hotel. Isn't it grand? So you were able to find it all right, even with the rain? My. Oh yes, apparently it's quite difficult to find. Yes, it seems only people with a certain taste or affinity are able to find this hotel. Oh, you've never heard of it before. Interesting. Yet you find yourself here anyway. Forgive me, I'm not normally the people who do the check-ins. That wasn't obvious. I am the owner of this fine establishment. Aren't you adorable? Though, a little worse for wear, as I can see. Don't tell me you don't know. Are you sure? I mean, you did find your way here after all. You have to know. How long have you been deceased? Judging by the state of you, I would say 20 years? 50? Just judging by the clothes. Oh, are you just figuring it out? It's okay. I mean, that is why this hotel exists after all. We are here for you. The lost, the lonely, and those who still have regrets. But we are here to make sure you are comfortable. What am I doing down here? Well, I was expecting a very special client, and they're still not here, and I like to greet all my special clients, you understand? Not to say you're not special. In fact, it's been a while since I actually did the whole check-in situation. To me, that can be quite special. Lucky you. Now tell me, are you aware of what exactly this hotel specializes in? Yes, the dead, the deceased, ghosts, spirits, all manner of creature. If they find themselves with burdens on their heart or on their souls, we help ease those so that they're able to travel into the afterlife in a happier, more content state. No, it's okay. I'm not expecting you to pay. This hotel doesn't necessarily accept monetary compensation. So you can fret not, you do not have to pay a cent here. No. You found your way here means you must be ready to ease yourself of any darkness that might still be lingering. Not to say I won't accept monetary payment. This is a hotel, after all. but we can get into the nasty business of that later. No, actually, what you pay with is something a little bit more mystical, I should say. Once you feel like your burdens have been eased and your heart has been lifted, your soul provides us with energy. And this energy takes the form of a flower that grows in a garden I have on the premises, which no one is allowed in, mind you. But when the hotel needs energy to provide for its guests, we pluck that flower and the cycle begins anew. So you don't have to worry necessarily right now about monetary payment. Though there are a select few things I can offer. I mean, you do know the rules about being a ghost, correct? You don't. Let me fill you in. Which again is a surprise, though from what I understand, when people are dead and lost, they tend to forget. They tend to lose time, sense of self. But you can find that here again with us at Hotel Moon. First and foremost, as a ghost, a spirit, you may not possess nor really interact with those who are still alive. You may never harm someone who is still living. If you do that, then your life, your soul, is forfeit. Oh, I do mean literally. A friendly reaper will hunt you down and burn you to ash, and then vacuum you up like you were never there to begin with, and your soul will never find peace. Which is why this hotel exists. The longer a spirit is able to traverse the human world, the more bitter, the more angry they become. Especially seeing the things they didn't get to do, or things they felt they ought to have done. And that just lingers and festers and rots. And I'm here to take those away. Why, you've never heard of this place before. What is a hotel for the dead, after all? We don't accept human guests. Except when they do walk through the doors, because this is a physical abode, yes. I do have to pay property taxes on this place. We either send them packing with a price tag that they can't even hope to afford, or we put them in a very special room, and that room is well, rumor has it, once you check in, you don't check out, if you catch my meaning. But we don't get too many people who wander in. Again, you have to have very keen sense about you to even attempt to see this place. And even attempt to see this place when it's not a full moon. That is how the hotel got its name, after all. You tend to see more of it in the moonlight. A special spell that me and a few select others have casted on this place. So tell me, what exactly are you looking for? I can grant you whatever you desire. whatever your heart needs, whatever you feel like you want. It's all yours. The hotel will provide. Plus our many amenities. We do have a beach on the premises in case you feel like a swim, or even a particular time of day. We can set the sun or the night to whatever time you desire. We also have a rooftop lounge where you can see whatever sight that you would like to see. Paris, New York, what have you. Well, this place is magic after all. Were you expecting something less? I'm almost offended. Here I am running the best hotel the world has to offer, and do I get anything for it? No accolades. No papers written about me and my hard work. So why am I even doing this? Yes, out of the goodness of my heart, of course it is. Not like I'm chained to this place for all of eternity. No, of course not. But let's talk about you. Let me go get things, this stuff, to do paperwork. Again, I don't really do this that often, so you'll have to excuse me. But I think I can manage somehow. It's been a while, but I'll get you settled. Don't you worry. And again, enjoy the splendor of my lovely hotel. I do spend a lot of time and effort in keeping this place pristine, so I'm very thankful that you aren't one of those people who died in, like, water. It's terribly disgusting. Though you did truck in some water from the storm, I'll forgive you for that. It's just nice to see that you're not bloated, so small mercies. Be right back. Let's see, so, a name if you would. And, I don't need your next of kin. I don't need your address because your new address is here. Hotel Moon. But do you have any, preferences on rooms? How to explain our rooms? Imagine that each room is a pocket dimension of sorts. It morphs itself to whatever the occupant needs or desires. Is there any specifics that we should know about? Anything at the top of your head that would make your time here more pleasant? We are looking for your energy after all. An example. Let's see. Recently we had a young fellow, a hiker, who slowly but surely made his way to the hotel. He met the unfortunate accident of freezing to death on a mountaintop. So frozen, so stiff, that he couldn't even shut his eyes. He said he wrote. He said that he didn't have any regrets in his life, any burdens. He lived a fulfilling life. Though he did say the one thing that he wished he had before he died. was to simply be warm. That's it. The sense of warmth, feeling his body melt, the comfort of home. So, what we did was craft a cabin for him with a roaring fire that we keep lit 24/7. And there he stays, slowly thawing out until he is comfortable once more. So it doesn't have to be something grand or anything. Another thing. Stubborn one, aren't you? I guess I can understand you've been wandering for quite some time, isn't that right? I won't fault you for it. One of my very favorite occupants. She is a lovely, lovely, lovely older lady. Lived a very, very long life. A very selfless life. She gave everything, and I do mean everything, for those she loved. She gave up her time and her energy and all of her love to her husband, to her children, to her grandchildren, just to make sure that they were happy. And she never did anything for herself. Never got to travel, never got to learn. And all she wanted to do was go to school. She just wanted knowledge. She craved to be able to just understand the world around her, but never had the time nor the energy to do so. So now she stays here at this hotel in a room crafted to be like a library, filled with every book imaginable, of course. And she gets to read and learn to her heart's content. We provide her with tea, and snacks, tutors if she needs them, and she gets to learn until she is done learning. Then she will gift us a flower and be escorted into the afterlife. She's been here for a very long time. But here, you do not have to worry about time limits. We are at your disposal, I guess you can say. So even though it might take you 10 days and your heart is lifted, or it can take you 100 years, either way, you will have your time. Okay. Anything else? And your meals. Did you want your meals to be something new and exotic, or did you want a taste of comfort, of memory? Bit of both. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Was there anything else that you required? Excellent question. What happens if something is what you want, but we cannot provide? Well, usually things we can't provide are a loved one, or waiting for something that has yet to come to pass. Well, if that's the case, then it's simple. I offer you a place and a job on my staff here at this hotel. And you will work until whatever you're waiting for comes to pass. Or if a loved one you've been waiting for is also ready to move on, and you guys can go together. It's that simple. What's the point? By lightening your soul, by cleansing it, you are able to provide for not only this hotel, but those who come after you. Putting goodness into the world is much easier than bad, wouldn't you say? Me, darling, I'm as chained here as all of you. I am neither living nor dead, I just exist in time and space, serving out a sentence that I don't feel like I deserve. Consider me almost like, Hades. Stuck with the underworld, while everyone else gets to move on to bigger and better things. But I make the most of it. Was there anything else that you needed? For your room, of course. Oh, yes. You are more than welcome to leave your room if you so choose. Some guests prefer the safety and the comfort of their room, while others prefer to mingle. And if that is the case, you are more than welcome to do so. Some ghosts prefer solitude, however. Most of the time it depends on how they died and how they lived. That's quite silly. No, I'm not talking about, how they lived like that. No, it doesn't matter. Young or old, rich or poor. What you did as a job, if you had no job. Even if you were living on the street with not a cent to your name. Or living in a mansion with nothing but time and money at your disposal. Once you die and end up here, everyone is equal in my eyes. So no matter the walk of life, it makes no difference here. You will be treated equally. However, I guess I do mean in the sense on if people died a terrible way, or maybe they just wanted more silence and solitude in their lives, something that they weren't able to have readily available to them. They choose to stay in their rooms, and you should respect that. Though, again, you're more than welcome to explore the hotel at your leisure. In fact, I encourage it. I spend a lot of time and money on the upkeep of this place. Now tell me, do you have a preference for appearance? Well, certainly you don't want to look like you've been dead and buried for the last 20 to 50 years now, do you? I didn't think so. Now, we always encourage and highly advise our beauty services for all customers, though I do understand that sometimes people want to look a certain way. Sometimes people want to look like their younger self, their older selves, a version of themselves that feels the most true. Understand? And we can make that happen along with sewing up any gashes, putting bones back into place. Did that not bother you? No? Okay. Silly me. We also, remove any, bugs. Is there, a preference to a look that you desire? Or do you prefer the way you look now? Okay. Well, there's no wrong answer. Whatever makes you comfortable. And in terms of clothes, do you wish to wear what you were wearing when you died, or something that would bring you more comfort, or maybe even something that you never allowed yourself to wear? Okay. Don't worry, if it's what you want to wear, it's fine by us. And in the case where people want to wear what they're buried in, we usually just wash it. Again, darling, this place is magic. Do not let that surprise you. Now that we're on to it, let me see how much the beauty department is going to have to put into you. Sometimes it takes a lot longer for others. And we like to be prepared for that. Again, I only have so much staff. Do you mind if I get a bit closer? Wonderful. Alright, now hold still. Just want to take a look at you. My, that's a lot. And you sure that doesn't? My bad. I understand sometimes it can be a little sensitive of a topic. We typically do not like to talk about how people have passed away. Okay, so that's going to need to also be fixed. Some cuts there. Let's take a look at your face. I'm assuming you want your eyebrows back, correct? You look fine without them. It might be a bit more comfortable for you to have something that you're more familiar with, understood? That's what I thought. Let's see. That will need to be fixed up, okay. Can you show me your teeth? Close them. No, it's been so long since I've had to deal with this. No, you're fine. It's to be expected. I mean, bodies do decay after all. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's fine. Now we have to get into the thing that I despise the most. I'm just gonna catalog where some infestations might have happened, okay? I'm just going to... Definitely over here. They seem to have taken up residence near your heart. Don't worry, that's usually a good sign. Most of the time it means that you have a lot of love to give. My experience. Okay, so over here. Okay. And they like to nest in your hair and sometimes your eyes. So just hold still for me. Just going to gently try to see what's going on. Okay. You're doing marvelous. Again, it just helps with our department. Do you understand? Okay. See the hair. Let me take a look at your hair. Definitely needs to be dematted. You must have had lovely hair when you were alive. take that as a compliment. It is one. Okay, let me write all this down. Alright, major bugs. Around 20 to 50 years. Decay. Bone repair. Special attention needed to left side. My left. You're right. Okay. Alright. Now, before I show you to your room, we have, let's say, a very special, one-of-a-kind deal. I understand, as a ghost, you might harbor some resentment or need for revenge. And of course, we cannot allow that to happen. Any reapers listening, we don't allow that to happen. But for a special fee, I can help you get some much needed closure, shall we say. Either on someone that you loathe or someone that you love. Whatever need be. Though this does require monetary, quid pro quo. So, for the sake of this documentation, how much money do you say you had before you died? Yes, everything. Possibly, did you own property? Did you own land? No. Okay. What about any stash of jewels? No? Any jewelry? Because I do. Okay. Offshore bank accounts? What about cars? I do enjoy cars. No. Did you at least have a boat? Because I've been in a market for a boat. I've just imagined myself sailing, you understand? I mean, doesn't that look like something that I would be into? Yes? Can you imagine me? A sailor on a boat, a yacht. Yes, hoist the anchors. Look at the seagulls. Okay, I've never been sailing. I don't really know what it entails, but it's something I've wanted to do. When you have lived as long as I have and are stuck in a hotel, can you blame a girl for just wanting the finer things in life? And I do have to pay property taxes on this place. How do you expect me to get the money if my guests don't pay money? So, anything. That's something. That's something. And whereabouts do you have that? I will send somebody to fetch that. Oh yes, what I provide. Well, though ghosts cannot harm the living, I can metaphorically shoot them with a bullet that is made of pure guilt. Some say that's a fate worse than death, to live and suffer with the knowledge of what you have done and what you have put others through. And they will carry that around with them, physically until they too pass on. Though that requires a lot of money. I cannot stress this enough. That requires a lot of money because that requires a lot of planning and a lot of power on my part, which is not always just readily available for free. It does come with a price, and that price tag is pretty hefty. What can I say? A girl loves her things. But on a much smaller scale, I do offer something a little bit more tangible. Glad you asked. Let me show you. I can offer you a phone call. Just one. Single, measly phone call. To who? I leave that up to you. Your discretion. You understand. But the phone call can only last 5 minutes. No more, no less. Do I make myself clear? Good. Now, rules about the phone call. You may not tell anyone about this hotel. You may not discuss what happens after you die. Souls have to find their way here of their own volition, so no sneak peeks. Now this phone call typically is used for loved ones, or to provide someone with information, like family recipes, where your will is located, a final goodbye. To put those who are still living at ease. So keep in mind, you only get one phone call in only 5 minutes. So, is that something you would be interested in? Yes? Wonderful. I will schedule that for you. Alright, we said yes to the phone call. And you are okay with the price tag, correct? Lovely. And I will be fetching the that safe that you mentioned, and counting every last penny before allowing you this phone call. So definitely think about who you wish to call. You won't be really talking to them per se. You'll be talking to them more in a dream. Again, it's about providing closure. So they will internalize your words and your feelings. But at the end of the day, they won't realize it was you who was talking to them. I'm afraid to say. Okay, so I do have beauty services down, room specifications, money. And you sure you don't have a boat? Do you know of any loved one who does have a boat? No, I've just been wanting to talk to somebody about it, someone who knows the life, you understand, to really see if it's for me. Right, not the time and place, of course. Okay, well, I believe that is everything I need from you, darling. I will have someone send you up to beauty services first, and then we'll get you settled in your room. Oh, it's okay, darling. Thank you for joining us here at Hotel Moon. We hope you enjoy your stay, however long or short it turns out to be. Don't worry. You'll know when it's time to go. A lovely limousine will be waiting for you ready to take you to your perfect afterlife. Free and lighter than you were when you passed on. Well, of course, anytime. I'm just your humble owner who will be collecting that money very shortly. Has some debts to pay off. Again, enjoy your stay. Will you please take them to beauty services? Yes. Of course. Safe travels. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I still have it in me. I've only been doing this for thousands of years. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now I'm assuming you two are who I've been waiting for. Don't worry, we already have your room provided for you. You called in advance after all. And you happen to pick the only time we allow human guests. I'm assuming you're Goth Girl and you are... Connor Dewitt? Conduit. Understood. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay here at Hotel Moon. There is a rooftop lounge, a personal beach for my select VIP clients. And, anything else your heart desires only for 24 hours. Though I do have to warn you. Once you, check in, it's a good chance you won't be checking out. Of course, that is the rumor for room 415. Are you sure you want to take that risk, both of you? Wonderful. Of course, I know your mother, darling. Don't know anything about you, though. You do have a very specific aura about you. One that seems to visit this hotel quite often, I might add. Very interesting. Of course, this was a favor to your mother, darling. Come on, keep up now.